Hi Aries, welcome to your November reading, mid-November reading. So this is going to be for the sun sign of Aries, moon or rising. And, usually I do general spreads. It feels like this is geared towards you manifesting kind of what you want. I want to say financially, but it feels like it's overall like really self-fulfilling energy, self-promotion, reinvesting in yourself, working hard. I feel like you have really powerful energies of manifesting right now through the springtime, and actually probably till your birthday, your solar return. So, I pulled a more shamanic card. I'm going to read it because it feels important. So for this month, you got growth, productive work, enhanced creativity, patient vigilance, precision, concentration, and a breakthrough. So the inner message is, if you steadfastly continue on what you have planned without becoming blinded or distracted, you can use this rising strength very fruitfully. Just as there are times to celebrate and do nothing, there are phases where work gets done with great ease. This is such time. Make use of it. Outward manifestation. Simply concentrate on your work and what you have planned. You have everything it takes to complete a task joyfully and with success. Your willingness to pay attention to detail will bring you more than the desired recognition. Whatever you touch will turn out well if you just stay focused now. So it feels like a lot of you are kind of working for something for yourself. So if you're trying to get ahead in a job, if you're trying to create your own business or grow your own business, if you're trying to focus on your health, anything you put your energy into now feels like it's coming to you easier, your desired result. So use that energy really mindfully. It's almost the energy of, when you work for somebody else, 40 hours can feel like drudgery, but if it's your own company, 100 hours could go by a week and it's nothing. It's joyful work because it's reinvesting in yourself. You get to see it grow, and it actually gives back to you energetically, the amount of energy you put in. That's what it feels like. So if you need to make changes, I feel like now is the time to kind of set the energy in motion, place the intent. So if you're thinking about leaving a job, definitely wait until after the holiday bonuses, but start putting the intention out there. Start daydreaming, start planning, start being tactical. Start putting your resume out there. See what's available. It feels like there's a growth available to you financially. So that's great. So let's see what the general energy is. And I pulled an angel card as well, and it says destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to an ever greater light. And when this happens naturally, it's like, one of those... This is a terrible analogy. I don't know why it's coming first to my mind, but one of those lights that attracts bugs. But that's kind of like what it is, especially with like mates. If you're single and you're looking for love, the more you invest in yourself, it's like you're feeding your own light. And it becomes a beacon. People notice. People can pick up on it. And you, for some reason, it feels like it's kind of in your consciousness to be in this working for yourself energy. However this applies to you. It doesn't have to mean you have your own business, but it's like working for yourself, putting energy in for yourself. Feels really positive and needed. So what's the central energy for Aries for this month, this end of month? Ooh. Seven of Wands. Feeling defensive about something, having the upper hand, wanting to maybe let people in. Let's get some more cards. It feels like to your heart, especially if you're single, I feel like you're focused elsewhere. It's like, no, I don't need this distraction. This is covered by the Knight of Cups. There could be a water sign in your life, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, wanting to come in, wanting to offer something to you, and you're just not sure. What does this person have to give? You know, it's like prove yourself energy. I feel like some of you just aren't open for love, especially if you're single, or feels like you just have other priorities at the moment. It's like, do I even have time for this? Are you worth my time? I feel like time is a commodity for you right now. It's saying you do have time. And it's saying that there's eyes on you. People see you as successful, as triumphant. Interesting. And your subconscious, your higher self is moving you towards this feeling, a feeling on top. I feel like if you've been going through a dip where you haven't been receiving enough money, or your business hasn't been going like as well as you'd hope, yeah, that's what it's saying. That there's a change coming in. Don't be defensive if something in the past didn't work out, because something better is coming in, but you have to be open to it. Practice being more receptive. It doesn't mean you have to let people waste your time, but give them at least a little bit of your time. See what the universe is bringing in for you, because something is coming in, and it's going to be fulfilling with this Knight of Cups. He's holding a cup of, abundance. The past is saying it's the Two of Swords. You're coming out of a period of decision making, not knowing which way to go. Perhaps you came to a crossroads. It feels like in regards, I know I don't have any Pentacle cards here yet, but it feels like it's in regards to stability. So there's a little bit of I want to say like hoarding your energy, not making yourself available to everybody. It's like, what do you want? What do you need? Feels very short and quick. But when you do that, it's like you could miss an opportunity here. So give people the benefit of the doubt. You can spare 5 minutes. You never know what will come in. What's the current energy? Not feeling like you have enough. So there's a positive behind the Five of Pentacles, feeling poverty consciousness perhaps, feeling like something hasn't gone exactly the way you wanted it. Something about this energy is you're not to the place where you feel fulfilled or accomplished or have achieved your dreams. But this is a positive because it's like your motivating factor. Again, to get all this work done. And the work, it said it would come with ease. It's like flow state. What's the future energy for Aries? Three of Cups. For some of you, there could have been a third-party situation because we have this feeling left out in the cold, and then Three of Cups. And I typically don't associate the Three of Cups with cheating, but some of you, this is a yes. And you're fighting off love, but there's an offer coming in. So if you are single, and your last relationship ended with you kind of either being ghosted or left for another situation, it feels like that your higher self is leading you towards what you want. You have to be open and receptive, though. Don't believe that, the universe forgot about you and there's nobody there for you. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. There's going to be a reason to celebrate in the future. I feel like this is for most all Aries, this message. Especially going into, yes, the end of November. Obviously there's holidays coming up. That's obvious, but it feels different than that. It feels like for you personally, there's a reason to celebrate, like a milestone has been reached. a shift in energy has occurred. And I also earlier, before I started the video, I pulled this angel card, and it says, Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clearing honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. And destiny, I mean, you are being noticed. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, and transform to ever greater light. You are being noticed. And I feel like this could be love coming in, and this could be opportunities, both coming in for expansion. What's an Aries power? What's an... Ooh. A Fool one to flip over, but let's see. What's an Aries power? The High Priestess, listening to your gut feeling, your intuition. You have a lot of, it feels like, guidance, assistance. You could be having dreams, vivid dreams, messages, synchronicities happening to you. Because it feels like you're transitioning from this feeling of lack into a celebration. And I feel like in life we're kind of tested in these two phases. So periods of nothing happening at all. And then all of a sudden everything happens at once. Can you handle that? Are you ready? Or are you allowing yourself to be jaded from the past? Because that's where the challenge comes in, right? It's not about receiving the blessing. That's the easy part. It's about not letting the past affect you. Letting it be a passing moment. The past and the future doesn't exist. It's our memory. It's our belief systems. These are illusions. So clear anything from the past that has held you back, held you in this pattern of being defensive, being unclear, feeling alone, feeling like it's all on your shoulders, having a lot of responsibility. What's external to Aries this month? Temperance, yeah. It's tempering, right? Temperance is tempering. So in cooking, that's taking something really hot and really cold and putting them together in this nice, beautiful mixture. So that's, again, what I was saying earlier about going through these really difficult dips and then having these really lovely highs. It's almost like polarizing energies. And for me, it feels like something really positive is coming in. Yes, this is a good reading, but it feels like there's a challenge with this. There's some sort of challenge within the goodness, actually. Yeah, and it has to do with your deservedness. Do you believe you deserve it? Are you good? Let's like somebody does you a favor or wants to do you a favor and you're like, oh, no, I can do that on my own. But really it would actually be quite easy, much easier if they just did it for you and you accepted, oh, thank you. You know, it actually lets that person feel like they can give back to you. It's like a gift from their heart, and you're like, no, you know, just being polite. No, thank you. It's okay. I can do it on my own. I can do everything on my own. You know, it's like, I'm giving you a gift here. Why can't you accept it? What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know this month? Ooh. What does Aries need to know? Oops. The Empress. You could be meeting your match, or this could be you. This is typically sometimes, Emperor, Empress. It's very Aries energy. And Again, we have another card of 3. Celebration towards the 3rd. 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. Could be March for some of you. Expect something really positive. I feel like something positive comes with work, like you investing energy towards promoting yourself, getting to a better place in life, and then it's like a little while later, especially if you're single, there's love that comes in. And this is a really lovely match. Somebody really powerful. This could be you. With a little bit of time, not much, coming into this Queen of Queens energy. Somebody that rules, has a lot of responsibilities, has companies, is in charge. What's the outcome for Aries? Star, wish come true. This definitely feels like it has to do with, I don't have one pentacle card here, and this feels like the driving force, the 5 of Pentacles, this feeling left out in the cold. This is your current energy, feeling poverty consciousness. This is pushing you forward to do the work to get to where you need to be. The Star, wish come true. That we have 2 cards about balancing. So make time, especially for a balanced life. You have time to do it all. Nobody's wasting your time. Trust who is brought to you this month. Make a little space for them. Listen to the tarot card reader. That's me. Or get your own deck and, pull a card. Get an angel deck, pull a card in the morning. I feel like some of you are tapping into kind of your highest good, and it's just like you get this purpose, you get this plan, you get this business, you get this whatever it is, and you just go with it. The High Priestess energy just flows through her. I get the flow state with you a lot. So perhaps doing some research to find ways to help trigger this flow state. Some of the greatest writers, athletes, they'll all tell you, the best books I've written, they happened in 2 weeks. The best song I ever wrote, it happened overnight. This is the flow. This is kind of channeling, purpose, channeling, divine energy, what you want. It's giving you, it's like a blessing from above. Star. We have a lot of cards too, pointing to the springtime. The Empress, the Star is Aquarius, the Empress is Taurus or Aries. So Temperance is also Sagittarius. So it feels like from now, Sagittarius, these next few months, I would say 3 or 4 months, really putting in a lot of work. The outcome, though, is what you want. There's success here. There's victory. Really positive reading. And again, this is your challenge here, though. This is the first angel card I've got. Forgiveness. Whatever made you feel like this, let it go. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. It doesn't exist anymore. It's a past energy. It becomes your present when you keep thinking about it. It's not going to happen again. I'm here to tell you your outcome is the Star, the wish come true. All right. So if you have any questions, Aries, or you want a personal reading, I'm in Vietnam right now, so I'm going back to Thailand in a few days, and I think the 20th is when I'll be able to start doing readings again, which is like 2 days. So get on my list. I'll get you a reading in 2 days if you're first. If not, it'll be soon after that, as quickly as I can. But yeah, I'd be happy to look deeper into your energy. I'm curious as to what's going on with your past, Aries, because the future looks really positive. It's like there's definitely there's some lesson here, obviously. I mean, everything's about a lesson. I'm kind of at my end of my rope in lessons, and I'm only the age I am. So, yeah. All right, I'm rambling now. It's a pleasure reading for you guys. I'll be back in a few weeks with another reading. All right, bye guys.